This is Roseville. Supposedly, it's not a visual novel. It's a RPG Maker game. I don't know why that's coming up. Off the bat, your music sounds okay. Some of this string progression sounds a little weird. So I don't know if this is something you made or something you imported. Always dash on, yeah, absolutely. May remember, yeah. Let's start this. Sound effects are weird. Love this train. If you made these textures yourself, good job. The palette looks pretty nice. Character looks off compared to the palette though. And not in a this is a standout way, but in too warm. All the other colors are a little more saturated. I mean desaturated. There's no background music for the game or background audio. I expected, you know, I want to hear this. And you know, just some default stuff in the back. Fucking arrow keys, isn't it? Of course. Pretty large room. This is Poochie. For a visual novel kind of thing, I would expect dialogue to be at the bottom, the character portrait. With a name, because I don't know if that was Poochie or what. Now we're just auto walking, so I hope I didn't have to talk to that other guy to gain any sort of other information. Cute little study. / office. Work downstairs. We'd even go upstairs in order to get here. I guess that guy was Poochie. Why is this guy so fucking nice to us? It's a special day, we get off, we get a bonus. Am I being set up? Whoa! Fuck, that's a blue filter. Jesus Christ. That doesn't feel like nighttime. This feels like underwater level. Also, the cars don't. Your cars don't match the rest of your visuals. Also, I guess I go right because the car was parked to the right. What is this? Is this a fucking options menu floating in the screen? Why is this here, not up here? Buildings look nice. You have some pretty good art going. The cars aren't it though. I'm sorry. That sign that pointed to the right was in front of the car model. Same in the background. Your trees look like assets. They don't fit with the pixel style of everything else. What is this? Oh, we have up and down now. Why? What? Why was I only drifting left and right before? Can't tell if this is our house or not. I guess it is. We have a doggo? Little dog boy? Nope. Empty. This dirt pathing feels weird. Holy shit. So I come back to my honey boot thing. But I don't know her name off rip. I don't know who Rook is. Is that my kid? Is that a dog? So this screen, I can explain it a bit more. All these trees are top shaded, like they're receiving light, right? But it's nighttime and we have the blue filter over everything. Except for the trees. The trees aren't really affected by the blue filter. So I'd like to see these a bit more in line with the rest of like how the house is. Like it's really detailed pixel work, but this feels smooth. This feels painted. Well, this doesn't feel painted, if that makes any sense. So this Rook. It's our dog. You in the backyard? Hell yeah, you are. There's a lot of environment clutter. All these rocks are the same model and they're not rotated. And it kind of sticks out. Trees, trees are hard to get right with placement. So I can't even be upset about that. Last week. Tell me your dog went to the backyard and is like, man, I want a campfire. These maps are... Whoa, hold the fucking phone. Your house is made out of floors. That shouldn't happen. Like, those are physical objects, but but your wall isn't. All right, he's stuck over there. Hopefully he's fine. Yeah. This is a long process. Can I go over here and talk to her before I do that? Don't disturb you. Okay. There's a cute little room with a chair where you sit down and you look at a box on the wall. And this one too, where you sit here and you look at a map on the wall. That was a weird transition to the close. You seamlessly transition between walking around and then entering a like cutscene in quotations, which is nice. For a guy working at a train yard moving crates, he has a big fucking house. Whoa. Whoa. That Jew. That's some words right there. She's pregnant. Woo. This is a story of vengeance, so I assume that this bitch is gonna die. So that's a pretty good story hook. Oh man, is she gonna get murked right fucking here? Also, if it's prohibition times, you got a bottle and someone just knocked on your door, you hide the bottle. No, not the dog. They shot the fucking dog? This is some weird little thing. Why are we getting robbed? That's fucking edgy. These pauses are kind of weird. So we're getting robbed for my Boothang's eyeballs. Jesus fucking Christ. Why would you take the eyes out here? So just kidnap her. Do it somewhere else. This feels forced. Kind of uncomfortable dialogue too. I feared the worst from a 4chan dev when this started. There's also the no background audio really kills the whole mood. Oh. So he just fucking shoots her anyway. Oh, my audio is peaking heavy. Holy shit. Let me reduce that so it's not cancerous to the ears. Here we go. This is a very long black screen. This sequence is so slow. Pace needs to be sped up. Because it's me looking at a black screen for like 6 to 10 seconds while I'm fading in and out of consciousness. All that for a 10 hours later skip until we actually get things rolling. All right, I'm glad you didn't go through and re-explain. But I don't need all these dot text boxes. You can give me the first one, fade to black, fade back in, and we can get rolling again. Because I'm literally waiting to press space bar on dot screens. And like we're back in actual dialogue now. Why do we still have a black screen? Like taking the player away from seeing fuck all for that amount of time sucks. I'm not overtly trying to be harsh on this game. I'm just straight up telling you how I feel. So I'm sorry if that offends you or hurts your feelings or whatever, but this is fucking slow. And some of it's just not needed. Your dog's dead, dude. You watch it get shot. She dead? Yeah. I think a bit of a better hook be if your wife didn't die, but she got shot in the stomach and now she's eyeless and in the hospital coma or whatever. To give you that tie-in of you want vengeance, but in the end things might actually come around. Instead of just we live in a society. Characters shouldn't be walking over top of those. Also, you have things that are so highly detailed like this, and then you look at the clock, and it's not of the same quality as these other things. So I feel like a lot of this is assetted. It'd be nice for you to mess around with some things to try to get the quality of all objects to be the same. Like these chairs are obviously not from the same asset pack as the table or this side table, and you can clearly see different types of pixel art between how the bed is shaded and everything else is. Again, these pauses too long. We're 19 minutes in, and all we did was leave from work, go home, watch our wife get shot, and wake up in a hospital bed. So if you want to put in a pause, just put it in an ellipses dialog box. That way, if someone doesn't want to sit there and wait, they can just press spacebar. If this fades back in on the same scene, yeah, slow. Our boss is a really nice guy, and that's kind of suspect. Because the tone of the game has been really dark, except for our boss, who's so entirely supportive of everything that's happening. Yeah, he's just being suspicious, so like it's probably him. Please don't fade back on the same scene and we're still in the bed. So this is a time skip, but you didn't give a you didn't give another little thing that said, you know, a few days later or whatever. Why is there a black screen for that? You have too many black screens. And your car's wonky again until I switch scenes, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh, we don't go that way. I feel like this building doesn't need to be this long. It's kind of big and empty. What the fuck? Did that put me in and chuck me back out? What? Okay. If we actually swap to a new screen, which it looks like we did, why are we turning back to the right? Oh, the car's way faster. These pauses are too long, man. For such a massive um like black area screen, I've never fucked around with RPG Maker, but if you can, take a room size and scale it to fit the screen depending on the size of the room, that'd be really helpful. Because there ain't a lot. Find some booze. So we have to just leave the room now to go find some alcohol. Well, no one lives here. It's an inn. I feel like it might be better if you just had booze on you. We have two different inns. I assume tab doesn't do anything. I'd like an objective marker for things like this. Yeah, because like, what if I went right? Just exploring for no reason to try to find a bar. I thought this happened during Prohibition. Why are bars just openly here? Shouldn't it be a speakeasy at the bottom of like a jazz club or something? Okay. So Prohibition does not apply to this area. Got it. We get this line again about gangs being hired by the top tier and the top tier payoff cops. I don't think that's needed. The fuck is that? That was so long. All right, we hit 30 minutes. I'm gonna end this here. Your pauses are they're way too long. I want to enjoy the game, not stare at a screen every 3 dialogue scrolls for like 6 seconds just to sit here. That doesn't add pacing. It just makes people wait to read the next line. It's especially hard because there's no audio. There's no immersion. Yeah. I look forward to see what kind of improvements are made on this in the next demo day.